Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? So welcome back to the channel, and today I'm gonna talk about the Hello Proton feature that's on this car, right? So if you have purchased if you have bought the Proton Persona MC2 premium version, you would have the voice control function. Yeah, so today I'm gonna talk about the voice control function, and I'm gonna tell you uh, what you can do with it, right? Because most people they know some of the stuff. They know some of the things that the voice control can do, but they don't really know the full capabilities of the voice control. Yeah. So today I'm just gonna show you some useful commands that you can use to make your driving experience better, right? So actually, let's start with the infotainment screen. So actually there is like a user guide on how you can use the voice control. Yeah, so if you want to know all the commands that this thing can do, you can just go to control, right? Then under this VR tab, you can just select the VR manual, right? And then you select features. So this is where you can learn all the voice control commands, right? Like weather inquiry, date inquiry, and stuff, right? So you can select which type of information you want to know. Like if you select navigation, it will come out all the commands for navigation purposes. And if you want to know what are the controls for music, you can select music, right? And here are all the controls, and radio, phone, system control, vehicle control, and all those stuff, right? So for some people, this is a bit too like it's not really convenient to go through one by one, right? Because it takes time, and if you don't really have time, you are most likely not wanting to explore all this stuff, right? Because it could be quite tedious, especially for older folks. You have to read through all this. So I'm just gonna make a video so you can watch, right? So it's easier for you to consume. You can just watch what I do, and you can just apply it on your own, right? Without having to go through all this user manual, because this thing could be really tedious. Yeah. Okay, and also under this VR tab, this is where you can change the voice of the uh, voice control. You can change the high proton voice to maybe a male or female, right? So if you want the voice to have a kind of like a male voice, you can choose Atlas.
Switch to Atlas.
And if you would like a female voice, a more sexier voice, you can choose Atra. Right?
Okay, switch to Itra.
Yeah, Itra, right? And this is where you can change your username. This is the name that basically Proton will call you, so you can set it to your name. So mine is Ian, right? So okay, and yeah, I guess that's about it. And if you don't want to say the high proton word, right? Because sometimes it gets a bit annoying if you have to say it a lot of times. And if you prefer to use a button instead, you can press this button right here, right? You can press it for I think 2 or 3 seconds, and then you can input your command instead of saying high proton all the time.
Yes, it's 6:30.
Okay, so we can try to press this button right here. Open window.
Opening front row.
Yeah, so if you don't want to say the voice command, you can just press this button here, right? So I guess there are a few ways to do it, right? So this is what the button is for, to replace the high proton command, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna summarize, sort of like summarize all the useful commands that you can use in order to enhance your driving experience, right, in this car. I'm not gonna touch on every single command, but for the most part, I'm just gonna pick the ones that I think are useful for day-to-day driving, I guess, if you can put it that way. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so one of the most important or useful commands is probably the one that you control your vehicle functions, like for example your car window and also the aircon, right? So these two are probably the two most important car functions that you can control with the voice control feature, right? So as you know, the voice control can open the front window, right? So it can only open the driver's side window, no other windows it can open, so only this side. So there's no point saying open front window or open back window, right? You can just say open window, because basically this is the only window it can open, right? So I think the most popular one, the most popular voice command that you all know by now is probably the open car window, right? So I'm just gonna try it. Hi Proton.
What's up?
Open window.
Opening front car.
Right, so this is pretty basic. I guess everyone should know this command, because I think you have watched enough videos to know this command, right? So to close the window is basically do the close window command. Hi Proton.
Good evening.
Close window.
All areas closed.
So basically the window has been closed, right? Okay, so this is what everyone knows, right? But I'm sure most of you don't know that you can actually open the window halfway instead of fully winding it down, right? So actually this car has the features to only like wind down the window halfway. I think that is pretty useful, especially when you go to McDonald's drive-through, right? Because personally I go to McDonald's a lot and I go to drive-through, so usually I don't want to wind down the window fully, so I just like to wind down half, right? So you can do that with this feature, with this voice control feature, right? So you can say, hi Proton,
What's up?
half window.
Your wish is my command.
Hi Proton,
Good evening, Ian. Be careful while you're driving.
open half window.
Opening all areas halfway.
Okay, as you can see, the window is halfway down, right? So this is a good feature to have. And to wind up, you can just say, hi Proton,
I'm listening.
close window.
Alright, closed.
So the window goes up again. So that's the I think the most basic function for opening your car window, right? Okay, so next we move to the aircon. So as you can see now, the aircon is switched off. So to turn on the aircon, you can just say hi Proton,
What's up?
turn on AC.
Alright, AC is on.
Yeah, so it's more, I think it's better that you use the word AC, because sometimes if you use the word aircon, the system don't really register well, right? So AC, I think it's better because Proton seems to be able to catch the word AC better, right? So to off the AC, you can just say hi Proton,
I'm listening.
off AC.
Got it. Turning off AC.
Yeah, so now you can see the AC is off. And actually you can also increase or lower the temperature in the car, right? So okay, let's turn on the AC first, right? Okay, so you can actually use the voice control to actually change the temperature and also the fan speed in this car. So that's also a useful feature. So to like for example, if you want to turn you want to increase the temperature or reduce the temperature in this car, you can just probably say hi Proton,
Yes, I'm here.
lower temperature.
Got it. Decreasing the level in all areas too.
Okay, so as you can see, the temperature bar has gone up one bar, which means it's colder now, right? Because you asked for a lower temperature, right? So it's colder now. Hi Proton,
What's up?
increase fan speed.
Alright, it is going up to speed.
Okay, I just turn up the speed, the fan speed in this car, so that's also a good thing because you can use the voice command to turn down or turn up the fan speed in this car, which is awesome. So I'm just gonna demonstrate another time, right? So I'm just gonna turn down the fan speed so I can say hi Proton,
Yes, I'm here.
lower fan speed.
Okay, I've decreased it to speed.
Yeah, so that's a pretty good thing to have, right? But actually you can also say things like minimum temperature or maximum temperature. So when you say maximum temperature, this bar here will just go down to the lowest bar, and if you say minimum temperature or something like that, the thing the temperature bar will just go up to its maximum. So it's gonna be really cold in the car, right? So yeah, there are a few functions, or there are a few other ways you can control the temperature and the fan in the car, but I'm just gonna use the easier ones. It's easier to remember, right? To remember. Okay. Okay, you can also like defrost your front windshield and also the back windshield, right? So let's say you want to defrost the front windshield, you can just say hi Proton,
What's up?
turn on defrost.
I'm still here.
Turn on defrost.
Okay, setting mode to front windshield.
Okay, see, as you can see, it's defrosting the front windshield. So you can also do that with the voice control. So to turn it off, you can just say hi Proton,
What's up?
turn off defrost.
Sure, I'll turn off defrost mode.
Yeah. And not only can you use it in the front, you can do it at the back too. Like you want to defrost the back window, you can just say hi Proton,
What's up?
turn rear defrost on.
Sorry, again?
Rear window defrost on.
Okay, Turning on rear defroster.
So that's how you can defrost the back windshield, right? So to turn it off, rear defrost off. Hi Proton.
What's up?
Rear window defrost off.
Okay, turning off rear defroster.
Yeah, so you can probably say rear defrost on or rear defrost off. You know, you don't really need the window part, but I'm just used to saying the word window. Yeah. So let me try it once more, right? Hi Proton.
Good evening, and be careful while you drive.
Rear defrost off. Okay, yeah, so it works. So you could probably use that rear defrost on or rear defrost off. It's easier that way. Okay, so what else? Okay, as you can see here on the screen, you can see the temperature, right? Or the weather. But another cool feature is you can actually use the voice control to fetch some information about the weather and also the temperature in the city, right? So what you can do is you can say, hi Proton.
Good evening, and be careful while you're driving.
How is the weather today?
Today in Kuching, looks like it will be thunder shower with a high of 32 and low of 25 degrees.
How about tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Kuching, looks like it will be thunder shower with a high of 33 and low of 25 degrees.
Yeah, so as you can see, this voice, you can use the voice control commands to actually check on the weather and also the temperature in your city. Yeah, so it's pretty useful. And also you can also check the date and time. I know you can see the date and time here, but just in case you want to use the voice control to ask for the date or the time, you can also do so by saying hi Proton.
What's up?
What is the date today?
Today is May 5th, 2022.
Hi Proton.
I'm listening.
What is the time?
It's 6:44.
Yeah, so as you can see, you can use the voice command to request for the date and also for the time, right? Just in case you are too lazy to see what time is it here on the screen, so you can use the voice command. So just a little gimmick that you can use to like you know, fork out some information, right? So it's pretty useful. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, okay, so I guess this command is probably the most important because most of the time people use voice control or voice command to navigate their GPS, right? Because it's too difficult to set destinations or locations while you are driving, right? So I think in terms of navigation, I think voice command is the most. I mean, voice command is pretty useful, right, for this situation, right? So for example, maybe you want to use the voice command to navigate to somewhere else, right? So I think the first thing you have to do is probably to open the navigation, the GPS here, right? So what you can do is you can just say, hi Proton,
What's up?
open navigation. Right, so it brings you into the navigation panel, and to exit you can just say, hi Proton.
Yes, I'm here.
Close navigation. right? So it's closed. But I think it's not necessary that you have to open the navigation first. I think you can just directly say where you want to go, and it will just automatically open the navigation for you and pinpoint wherever you want to go, right? So let's try. Let's say we want to go McDonald's, right? Because I love McDonald's. Okay, hi Proton.
I'm listening.
Navigate to McDonald's.
Which do you want? Sorry.
1.
Okay, McDonald's Tabun J at DP. Which route do you want?
1.
Sorry, I missed that. Try saying the list number.
1.
Got it. Route 1.
Okay, so basically if you want to go to say McDonald's, right, you can just say navigate to McDonald's, and then the system will bring out a list of the nearest McDonald's that is available. So you can just pick which McDonald's that you want based on the list. So you have to say the number, right? Because when the list comes out, it has numbering, so you have to say which number you want to go, like number 1. Maybe number 1 is the closest McDonald's to your area, so you just say number 1. And then after that, it will ask you to pick a recommended route, and also the route will also have a list, so you can pick the route based on the number that is on the list. So if let's say route 1 is the most convenient way for you, you can just say want, right? So basically the system will wait for your command to choose which list number. So make sure you have to be aware of the number that is on the list, right? So let's try again. For example, hi Proton,
What's up?
navigate to KFC.
Which do you want?
2.
Okay, KFC. Which route do you want?
1.
Okay, route 1.
Yeah, so as you can see, you can just pick whichever destination you want to go, right? Without having to like touch the screen while you're driving. So you can just use this voice command to set your destination. All you have to do is just say navigate to somewhere, right? Navigate the name of the place, and it will come out with a list. So you can choose based on the list which number, which location on the list based on the number which is closest to you, and you can just tell the system which number that you want, maybe number 1 or number 2, and then the system will come out with a recommended route. Which route would you prefer, 1, 2 or 3? So let's say route 1 is the closest and the most convenient, you just pick route 1, right? And then after that, everything is settled. The system will guide you to your destination, right? So that's how you use this voice command navigation thingy, right? And you can also navigate to your home or to your office. So it's easy. So sometimes maybe you're in the shopping mall and you want to go home, you can just say you can ask the system to just guide you back home. But in order to go home or go to your office, you must first set your home location or office location in this system, right? So if you don't set your home address or you don't set your office address, it wouldn't be able to bring you to that location. So make sure if you want to ask the system to navigate you back home, you have to first set your home location in this system. So I'm gonna teach you how. So let's say you are already back home, right? You are in the car park of your house, and to set that as your home location, you can go to this settings control here, right? And you can just scroll down and click personalize, and here you can see personalize home or work. This is your office, this is your home. So let's say you want to set the location of your home, you can just tap here, home, right? And it will ask you to input the address, but to make things easier, you can just say you can just select my location. So this will automatically detect the location that you are currently in and set that as your home location, right? So this thing, it has already been set. So let's say you want to go home, you can just tell Proton, hi Proton,
I'm listening.
navigate home.
Okay, Ziralaku.
Yeah, so you can see that basically the system will just navigate you back home. So since we are already in this location, basically there is no way to navigate anymore because we are already in the location, right? So that's how you do it. You can just say go home or probably navigate home, and this system will guide you to your location. It's the same for your office as well. You can just say go office or navigate to office, and it will bring you to your office. But make sure you first have to set your office or home location in the system here, right? So yeah, all you just have to do is just press this setting buttons right here and go to personalize, like I showed you earlier, right? And you can change everything there. So that's basically it on how to use the navigation, right? So I guess the voice command feature is really useful when it comes to this navigation thingy, because when you're driving, it's definitely really hard to like press on the screen like where you want to go. So it's better that you use your voice command, right? Okay. So what else? Oh yeah, music, right? Music. So everyone loves music. When you're driving, of course you need music. So for voice control, probably you can just say the most common thing is probably you can just say hi Proton,
What's up?
open Joox, right? So when you say open Joox, it will just automatically play song from Joox. And if you want to close the music, you can just say close Joox, right? So basically we'll close the music. But let's say you want to add music to your playlist, right? Because personally I was oh, it's pretty dark here, so let me turn on the lights in this car. Lights, right? Okay, so if you want to add songs to your favorite playlist on Joox, you have to do it with a voice command, because I tried to like add songs manually by pressing the screen and I couldn't find a way to add songs. But turn out you could add songs if you use the voice command feature, right? So for example, let's say we are in this thing, right? We are now playing this song and you like this song, so you want to add this song into your playlist. You can just say hi Proton,
Good evening, Ian. Be careful while you're driving.
add to favorites.
Alright, adding this to favorites.
Okay, so as you can see, Proton has now added this song to my favorite playlist in Joox. So next time, if I want to play any song from the favorite playlist, you can just say, "Hi Proton,
Yes, I'm here.
play favorites." So as you can see, this is one of the songs that are in my playlist. So basically, when I say play favorites, and Proton will just play a random song from my favorites folder, right? Favorite folder. So this is one way. I think this is the only way you can add songs to your favorite playlist, by using the voice command, right? I tried the manual way of adding the songs, but I couldn't find any way to add the songs to the playlist. And it turns out that you have to use the voice control feature. But if you know a way to add songs manually, please let me know, because I couldn't do that, right, with this infotainment. I mean, if I use my phone, I could probably add song, but the thing is, this infotainment is not able to pull the favorite folder or playlist from your Joox application, right? So that's why you have to manually add songs from here, because it cannot pull any albums or any playlists from your account on the Joox app, which is on your phone, because I have a lot of playlists on my Joox app that is on my phone, but I cannot bring it here to this system. So I cannot pull the playlist here. So that's why you have to manually add a new playlist by yourself in this system. So to add songs, you would have to use the voice command, just as I did earlier, right? So that's one thing. Oh yeah, before I forget, actually you can also ask Proton to search for the name of the song or the title of the song, right? But because my Joox account isn't premium, so we can't really find any songs we want, right? Because it's not premium. But if you have premium account, you can ask the system to just play whatever song that you want based on the title or the name of the artist, right? So maybe I can try, for example, "Hi Proton,
What's up?
play Blackpink. Play Blackpink." Oh yeah, it works. See? Yeah, so I just asked Proton to play Blackpink. So basically the system will just play any song from Blackpink. So yeah, this is a useful command that you can use. Or if you want to be more specific, maybe you have to tell the system the name or the title of the song, right? So let's try maybe "Hi Proton,
I'm listening.
play Bang Bang Bang."
This song is not available due to copyright.
So yeah, you see. So as you can see, if you want to play a specific title, you can also do so. Just tell the system that you want to play this title, the song title, right? So as you can see, we just asked Proton to play Bang 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 from Big Bang. So it seems that it is able to find the song and play it. So that's also pretty cool, to be honest, right? So yeah, and you can also actually play songs from Spotify, but first you have to connect your phone to Spotify. Sorry, but first you have to connect the Bluetooth to your phone, so that your phone is connected to the Bluetooth, and then only you can play the Bluetooth songs, right? But I'm not gonna play songs via Bluetooth because I'm recording with my phone. So the instant I play songs using the Bluetooth, it would stop the recording, right? So if you want to play songs from say your phone, first you have to connect your phone to the Bluetooth in the system, right? You can just probably yeah, first you can turn on and turn off the Bluetooth with voice command too. For example, hi Proton,
Good evening, and be careful while
turn off Bluetooth.
Sure, turn off Bluetooth.
So as you can see, the Bluetooth is turned off. So if you want to turn on the Bluetooth, you can say hi Proton,
Yes, I'm here.
turn on Bluetooth.
Bluetooth is on.
Yeah, so at the moment the Bluetooth is automatically connected to my phone because I've paired it before. So it automatically connects to my phone every time I turn on the Bluetooth. But to play music via Bluetooth,
Okay, play online songs.
okay, but if you want to play songs via Bluetooth, you can just say play Bluetooth music, right? And this Proton will play music from your phone.
Okay, play online.
But I'm not gonna show you right now because, as you know, as I mentioned earlier, I'm recording with my phone, so I'm not able to play music from my phone. But yeah,
Okay, I will play online.
but as you can see, this Proton system is quite sensitive, because even sometimes when you don't say the high Proton, it could also respond to your commands, right? Okay, what else? Radio, right? Okay. Oh no. First I have to show you the commands that we can use for playing music. Okay,
Okay, play online songs.
hi Proton,
Yes, I'm here.
next song. Okay, so as you can see, the voice command also allows you to skip to the next song or play previous song. Okay, as you can see, it automatically goes to the next song if you ask for a next song, right? So I think I'm just gonna off the Bluetooth. So yeah, you can actually if you are currently playing a song and you want to skip to the next song, you can just say next song. And if you want to go backwards, you can just say previous song. Previous song, right? So because my Joox account is no longer a premium, so it has problem playing some songs because I'm not on a premium account. Yeah, but if you are on a premium account, you can just you can just go skip music or play any music you want, right? So yeah, you can just use the voice control to skip or go to the next song, and it's pretty useful. Okay, and also you can pause and unpause. So you can just say hi Proton,
Good evening, and be careful while you drive.
pause music, unpause music, play music.
Okay, here is online music.
Yeah, so you can also control the commands on whether you want to pause, unpause, and things like that, right? So that's another voice command that you can use to control the music in this car, right? What else? Oh yeah, if you don't want to listen to the music app, maybe you want to listen to some radio, you can do so. You can say, hi Proton,
I'm listening.
turn on radio. Okay, as you can see, you can also use the voice command to turn on the radio, and to turn it off you can just say turn off the radio, right? So it's as simple as that. And let's say you want to go to the next station or previous station, you can say previous station, previous station, next station. So I think with music apps or radio, you don't really need to say the hi Proton,
What's up?
because I think it automatically catches your commands, right? Because when the radio app or music app is on, you can just simply put in your commands directly without having to say the hello Proton thingy, right? So that's pretty useful. Okay, and then what else? I guess we have covered almost everything. I mean, at least in terms of the useful functions. Oh yeah, of course, phone features, right? So for this one, I also can't really show you because basically I am I'm basically using the phone to record this video. So if I use the phone function, it will probably stop recording. So I think I'm just gonna tell you what commands you can use, right? For example, but of course first you have to connect your phone to the Bluetooth system on this car, and once you are connected you can use your call features, right? Okay, so to use the call feature, you first have to connect your phone to the Bluetooth, right? So once your phone is connected to the Bluetooth, you can send command to the system and ask the system to call whoever that is on your phone book or your contact list, right? But what I found out is if you're going to call someone with the voice control, it seems that it's better that you have someone with a full name, right? For example, Harry Potter or Stephanie Myers or something like that, right? But if you were to say call brother or call sister and things like that, I think it doesn't really register well, right? Because maybe the term is too vague that the system can't really understand who you're trying to call. So please avoid like saying call father or call sister or mother, even though that is the name that is set in your phone book. But I found out that this system has actually problem calling people with those kind of terms, right? But what I do know is this system understands it better when you say someone's full name. For example, like I said earlier, Harry Potter, right? So for me personally, based on my experience, Proton is able to understand that command, right? So for example, when I call my sister, because I don't in my phone book I don't put my sister as sister, I actually list my sister's full name on my phone book. So when I want to call my sister, I ask Proton to call the name, which is my sister's name, and basically it is able to call my sister. But when I ask Proton to call my father, because in my phone book my father's contact is being saved as father, right? So when I ask this system to call father, it seems that it is not able to do so, so it gets confused. So I think if you want to call someone, it's better that you set the name based on their full name, right? So it's easier to call someone when you mention their full name, right? Instead of saying like father, sister, or something like that, right? So that is something that you need to know about this system. Yeah. So I guess that's the only con, I guess. So that's about it, right? And to hang up, you can just say, "Hi Proton, hang up."
Good evening. This operation is not supported. You can say make a call.
Yep. So if you say hang up, it will just hang up the phone. And you can also show the call log of your phone, right? Because if your phone is connected to this system, you can say show call log, and it will be able to show all the call logs that are on your phone. So it's pretty cool. It could also show your address book, your contact details, your contact book. If you say hi Proton, contact book.
Good evening. Looks like your phone isn't connected.
Yeah, so actually if you say contact book, it will be able to show you your contacts that is in your contact book. So it's pretty handy. But like I said, because my phone is not connected, so this system is not able to show you all that, right? So I apologize for that, but you get the idea, right? So yeah guys, I think that's about it. These are all the I would say the more useful commands that you can use to enhance your driving experience in this car, right? Overall, I think this hi Proton thingy is quite useful, right? I mean, to me it's probably still a gimmick because I could probably live without all these things, but if you have it, you might as well use it, right? Because you're paying a lot of money for this stuff, so you might as well fully utilize the voice control or voice commands in this car. So yeah, so I think this is pretty impressive because even some more expensive cars, they don't really have voice control functions, right? Even if they do, they usually come with Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. But even then, you would have to connect your phone to the system, right? But this car, you can just use the built-in voice control. You don't really have to connect your phone to the system unless you want to use certain features, like the call features, and also to play music from your phone, right?
Okay, I will play online.
But other than that, you can basically use this phone. You can basically use the voice control anytime, right? You don't really need to connect it to the phone to use the voice control. So I think this car is quite impressive because it has voice control features on it, even though it only costs like 57,000 ringgit. Yeah, so it's pretty impressive, to be honest, right? And not only that, the voice control also controls the vehicle controls, like the windows and the aircon, right? So that's pretty impressive because some more expensive cars, you don't even have those kind of voice control, especially to control the things in your car, like a power window or AC, right? So that's pretty impressive, to be honest. Hopefully this video helps in terms of giving you useful information on how to use the voice command features in this car. Like I said before, you can find the guide, the command manual here on the settings, but for some people this might be quite tedious to read one by one and to memorize all this stuff. So the reason I make this video is to make things easier for you guys out there. So instead of reading, you can just watch my video, and probably it's much easier to to grab all those information rather than reading them, right? Because I think watching videos are usually easier when it comes to tutorials and stuff, right? So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to make more videos on this regarding this car in the future. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and if you like, you can also drop a comment or something to ask questions, and if I have time, I will reply to your questions, right? So yeah, guys, that's all, and thank you for watching. Take care, and see you in the next video, hopefully, right? Okay, bye bye, guys.